Hello guys, welcome to lesson 85. Today we are working on multiplying whole numbers by 10, 100, and 1000. Woo! This is going to be exciting because there's a really cool trick that you can use to get these answers correct every time, and you won't even need to use your pen and paper. You'll be able to use mental math. So let's get started. All right, our first example is going to be a whole number multiplied by 10. So I'm going to write it here, 123 times 10. Now you'll see it set up like this, where you have your 3 and your 0 in one column and your 2 and the 1 in another column. But we're going to use a method that we've used in the past, where we push our 0, our multiple of 10, to the side. Hold on. Looney is interrupting my video and touching the screen. We're back. Okay. So we're actually going to move our 0 over to the end. And then we're going to multiply 1 times 3, which is 3. 1 times 2, which is 2. 1 times 1, which is 1. And add our 0 to the end. Now when I look at that, what I see is the original number with a 0 at the end. So here's your trick. When you're multiplying something by 10, it is that same number with a 0 at the end. Let's keep going. All right, let's try another. 123, same whole number. This time, multiplied by 100. Now, of course, as we said, we can set it up with our 1 underneath the 3 and our extra zeros to the right. Or we can think about this in our head. We know that the whole number is 123, and we know that there are 2 zeros at the end of 100. So our answer is going to be 12,300. All right, now you can probably guess what we're going to do this time. It is 123 times 1,000. Now this is one way that it can look. I'm going to rewrite it though, so we can always know we can go to our Cliff method here. 123, same number, 3 zeros, 123,000. So you've probably got that down. So I'm going to put a couple problems on here, and I want you to pause, try and solve them in your head, and then click play and see if you got it right. Here we go. All right. Did you get them? All right, so there's one more piece of this. That's when we are working with decimal numbers, specifically when we are working with dollars and cents. So there's something to remember though, a quick review. Whenever we have a dollar amount and cents, there will always be 2 decimal places, 2 digits in the decimal place, one in the tenths place and one in the hundredths place. There won't ever be an extra number here if we're talking about money. Maybe with a decimal there can be something in the in the thousandths place, but not with money. Similarly, you won't see money ever written like this, with 1 digit after the decimal. Now this actually means that it's $1.20, but you would write both of those digits to be 2 digits after the decimal. So here is our example of how we would multiply money in dollars and cents, or just cents, by 100. So here's a really cool thing that's about to happen. Whenever you have a decimal number, like 1.23, like we have here, and you have a multiple of 10, like 10, 100, or 1,000, here is how you actually solve this. Are you ready to not actually do math for math? Okay. Count with me. How many zeros are in 100? 1, 2. Nice. Let's now move our decimal 1, 2 places. Now our decimal's here. So that means $1.23 times 100 is actually 123 with a decimal here. Remember, I need 2 digits after that, so it is $123. Let's try another one. This is 45 cents times 1,000. Now we know that 45 cents, written as a decimal, is like this. And we're going to multiply it by 1,000. Now, how many zeros do we have in 1,000? We have 3. So I'm going to move my decimal place 1, 2, 3 places. Now I made an extra hump there because there are 3 zeros, which actually means that there are 450. This was like adding a little 0 here. 450 with our decimal point here and our 2 zeros afterwards. So the answer here, 45 cents times 1,000 is $450. All right, like last time, I want you to try doing this in your head, mental math. This is $6.12 times 100. Pause and solve it, and let's see. Did you get $612? If so, nice work. Get started on your homework.